After 284 days off the floor, Caitlin Clark was back, and it looked like she never left.
Over there, making the offensive foul. Clark takes the three and drills it.
A torn-up groin, 4 separate muscle injuries, 13 games played all year, and a league whose national TV ratings dropped 55% the second she sat down. But she didn't walk into Barclays alone. From the jump, you could feel it. This first preseason game of year 3 was going to be something special.
Billings down low, hands it off to Clark. Clark being guarded by Gardner. Puts the floater up and rattles it in.
And not much later, she gave the fans what they had been waiting on for so long.
Yes, she is a knockdown shooter. She is feisty. Over there, making the offensive foul. Clark takes the three and drills it. Oh my!
And we were only a few minutes in, but it wasn't a back-to-back kind of night just yet.
Clark, the step back. Doesn't get it to fall.
When she tried to get to the rim, the Liberty gave her the welcome she's been getting since day one. Luckily, her teammates were right there to make them pay.
By Jonquel Jones. Cunningham, another one. Cash.
Just a glimpse of the start was enough to see the impact she had, and she was making sure to get her teammates involved too.
Puts that one in.
I really like that. Ionescu just going to set an easy screen. And there's so much pace, I can't even get a word in here, partner.
The new pieces were already clicking. Clark was making everyone around her look elite.
That is an area of her game where she said she has continued to grow, and we're seeing it right there.
Beautiful touch.
Billings.
But she wasn't just hunting jumpers. The pace was relentless, and the broadcasters couldn't keep up with how fast the Fever were moving.
Really nice pass, and Valor just running the floor.
And then the passing. The kind of touch she said she's been sharpening all offseason. Easy job for whoever was on the receiving end of one of those. But that physicality from earlier got a little more obvious. She got hacked bringing the ball up the floor, and this time, the refs actually called it. And there was no doubt she'd knock both free throws down. But just like Clark, the new pieces on the Fever still needed some time to adjust. And it showed.
Double team, sneaking her way inside, gets it outside, the jumper. Doesn't get it to...
Clark made sure her teammates were the ones answering back. She doesn't always need the ball in her hands to take over a possession.
Championship season with the Liberty, and look at those numbers, undeniable when they are healthy and out there on the floor.
Yes, the Liberty.
After that last 3, we were still waiting on another jumper to fall. But when the shots weren't dropping, Clark always found a way to set her teammates up.
She's gonna get her feet set, but that's where she's grown. She's agile in running the floor. I walked into training camp yesterday, and first thing I look, I'm like, girl, your back, your shoulders, your arms, your muscles, and she replied, thank you, girl, I've been working on it.
Cunningham puts it in again.
It looked like she had Hawkeyes out there, even when she was getting double-teamed.
Starting in the first game, she's already on fire. Clark out to Cunningham, takes it again.
And it didn't stop there. She took it all the way to the buzzer at the end of the half.
Great addition to the Fever this year.
Mitchell takes it inside the lane and ties it up.
But even when the shots weren't falling, she made sure her defense stayed locked in.
For the Fever, Elijah Laney Hamilton. Active hands by the Fever.
That play set up the last bucket before the half, and it gave the Fever the lead going into the break.
Clark uses the screen, Maley falls to the ground. Cunningham gets it out to Mitchell, fires, connects on the 3.
Halftime. Fever up 53-48, and nobody walking into this game knew what to expect from a player 9 months removed from real basketball. By the half, everyone had their answer, but even then, you could still see Clark wasn't all the way there yet. A missed layup here, an off jumper there. After missing that much time, the rhythm still needed some time to come back. But one thing was clear, she was everywhere, locked in on defense, while still pushing the pace on offense. But it wouldn't be a Caitlin Clark game without defenders getting physical with her, even in preseason.
She's just trying to get her feet under her. She's been having some great attacks.
After getting arm locked and dragged around, the refs finally gave her the call. She was getting the protection she'd been needing, and the space to do what she does best.
Mitchell stops, that's her spot, gets it to fall.
The Liberty kept sending physical defenders at her all night, trying to knock her out of rhythm. Luckily, that's the welcome she's been getting since day one.
Getting gritty with Caitlin Clark.
And when Clark tried to get Mitchell involved, you could tell. The Fever still had some work ahead of them.
Clark, Boston, Mitchell.
7 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, a block, 17 minutes of work. the numbers don't jump off the page, but for a player coming back from 9 months on the sidelines, this was the only kind of return that mattered. The Fever rolled 109 to 91. Every part of her game was already there, just waiting to get sharpened. And if this is what Russ looks like, the rest of the league should be paying very close attention to what comes next. Year 3 starts now.